Well, here we are, November 2021, and Hex is now bottoming out at around 20 cents. So I've been trying to think about it and ask myself, what does it feel like right now? What's happening? And I think what it feels like to me is kind of like after Big Payday. After Big Payday, it went like New Year's Eve, we had like 2 penny hex for a millisecond. It was really a penny hex. I went to 2 pennies for a little bit, and I went back down to a penny, and then Big Payday went down to a half a penny, and then clawed it way back to a penny, and it just stayed there for quite a while. And I've been thinking about this, and I've been saying, we had this huge run up. I felt it too, this doubling and doubling and doubling. And it was relentless. It wouldn't stop. And I realized, I said, okay, now we kind of, that last over pump was kind of like that 2-cent pump, but it lasted longer, and now here we are, we're back down, we're like at a penny hex, we're at 20-cent hex, but we might be here for a minute. And it stayed there until one day it didn't. And it wasn't a week, it wasn't a month, it was a little while. We just sat there. And I think we're kind of in that phase right now where there's going to have to be some accumulation. The people that are selling have to sell until they're done selling. They either run out or they decide they're done. And that will inevitably happen. Whenever that happens, and it might take till Pulse Chain comes because the Ant Army can't buy. I've got a lot of people trying to buy right now. And they're like, they look at it every time. They're like, man, these gas fees are just too high. I'm just going to wait for Pulse Chain and buy over there. Even though I'm not getting both copies, that's just what they're going to do, which makes sense. And so I think we're in this phase where we're just like a penny hex. When it hit that half a penny dip after Big Payday, we just floated there, went back to a penny, just in that range for a long time. And a long time in crypto is a few months. It's been 2 months. We went from 40 cents to 20, and went to 30, went to 20, and we're just sitting there. And I feel like once you're in crypto, you know anything can happen in crypto. Like whenever you think 20 is the very lowest, like 10-cent hex might show up. I don't think it's going to show up. I think we've got real buyers at 20 cents that aren't, they would love it if it went to 10, but there's too many of them buying at 20. So I think 20 is a good floor. And I think we're going to be here until everybody's out of hex to sell, which might take a while. So then the question is, are we still ahead of expectations? And the answer is yes. Did I expect 20-cent hex in 2021? No. When I was sitting around 1-cent hex, I would have been happy to see. I was ecstatic praying for 10-cent hex at the end of the year. So we're still double that. So I asked myself, what does that mean? Like, let's say we float around 20 to 10-cent hex. Worst case scenario, at the end of the year, we end somewhere in that range. Okay, so we did a 10x, 10 to 20x this year. Are we going to do a 10 to 20x next year? Almost inevitably. So that's what? Anywhere from $1 to $4 range, depending on the way you look at it. So would that be a bad thing? No, it'd be incredible. So my predictions are way higher than that. But worst case scenario, $1 to $4 hex. It's not too bad of a deal. Best case predictions, $6 to $20 hex. I think that's even better. Anyway, I've just been thinking about it a lot lately. I'm trying to figure out, where are we? What does it feel like? And it feels like that after big payday lull, that it didn't go down. It just was flat. It just sat here for a while. And it was easier too because the fees were still low. Now the fees are high. Ethereum is kind of broken right now, which just motivates me for Pulse Chain. And I see Pulse Chain coming before the end of January. So that's what, 3 months away? It's probably going to come in December. Worst case scenario, I think by the end of January, we'll see Pulse Chain out. So, hey, it is what it is. I just was enjoying this pretty view of the mountains and wanted to muse on my current thinkings about Hex right now. Okay, talk to you later.